civilized countries.
Ja, sein Vater wurde nicht als neuseeländischer Soldat anerkannt, sondern als britischer. Das hat Kanada, Neuseeland, Australien, Großbritannien.
You can write your name or someone else you want. I have a silver medal from the European city Görlitz and Zgorzelec.
Würde man sagen. Also haute couture in these times. Yes. And the old men don't like this mode.
Yes.
1943, the British troops actually coming in.
Wśród Brytyjczyków wyliczamy mieszkańców Wysp Brytyjskich, Kanadyjczyków, Australijczyków, Południowoafrykańczyków i Nowozelandczyków.
Okay. So in all the British numbers, like of the prisoners, there are included the Anzac Corps, Canadians, and English. And South Africans.
Nowozelandczyków było ponad 600, czyli to, co ja otrzymałem w piśmie przewodnim od Was, jest chyba niezgodne z prawdą z uwagi na to, że ja korzystałem ze zestawień ilościowych. Zestawienia ilościowe były robione przez Międzynarodowy Czerwony Krzyż w Genewie przez swoich przedstawicieli. I właśnie może Pan tłumaczyć, a ja już dokładnie...
And the records of actually New Zealanders in the camp and the records were made by International Red Cross. And it says that there were over 600 prisoners of war from New Zealand itself. And the professor will find the records in the book about actual number of the troops, of the prisoners in the South. And he told him a story that he had a friend in the camp, and he was a New Zealander, and he was a very skilled engineer. He made a cup, like mug, which was like electrified. So you could actually boil tea in this mug. So it was like very big upgrade for the living in prison. And he was making the jokes that, you know, I'm making the tea for you, but I never charge for it.
Ja uważam, zdobywać dla nich żywność za tych zmarłych. Przez kilka dni chowali tych zmarłych i zdobywali dodatkową żywność w kuchni, która się tutaj znajdowała.
And there was the things what happened there was that the Russian inmates were hiding the body of the dead person for a few days just to keep the rations, food rations coming for the person. So it was common like to hide the people who died to just for a few days to have more food for themselves. There was the kitchen in there.
Wszystkich oficerów politycznych generalnie próbowano Mam nadzieję, że będę mógł się zapoznać też z pracą jego ojca. Ona niezmiernie wdzięczna. Proszę bardzo.
That's the professor's book. He hopes you will read it. It's in Polish, but there will start. And probably we get some more precise data because the researcher continues all the time.
Dziękuję bardzo. On mówi, że to jest po prostu z jego książki i to jest StaLag 8a i to są w 43 roku, tak, w 43 roku są Nowozelandczycy. W 43 roku, tak.
Now, this hill here, which gate is it? Is it the far gate?
Zwiedzone, tak jak profesor Zgorzelec mówił, wszystko co się nadawało, trawa, jakieś młode pędy roślin, to wszystko było zjadane z głodu przez głównie jeńców radzieckich, ale nie tylko.
And that was professor saying that most of greens, everything green was growing on the camp was immediately eaten by the inmates, the hungry in the camp.
Można przyjąć, że drzewa, które tutaj rosną, to mają...
For your father, it's one of the I actually thinking things. I've wanted this for a long time, I tell you. You know. And Albert Martin's been around in New Zealand. Is it? Yes. Since we started doing all this. All Europeans should meet. That is something which is not so easy to imagine on the other side of the river, you know? So that is absolutely big step. A big step in walking together, a big step in European action. And now I try to explain you a little bit, a tiny little bit. The thing is that I guess Bormish Mayor Baranowski has told you about the place. Yes, yes. Great. And you have met Herr Zgorzelec?
Yes. Wszystko. Alles.
He is the precious memory of that place. Without that man who did it for 30 years, on his own, we wouldn't know all the things we know now and we built on. And in the beginning, he had very many problems in telling that to German people. And we encouraged him. And he had to make a jump to tell it to young people. And we encouraged him. Preach hatred or whatever. Olivier Messiaen just composed. And he could not know, Van Gogh also did not know what he did when he was imprisoned, so to say.
Ist das auch eine Familie jetzt?
Story of a quartet for all time, based on the apocalypse and written in apocalyptic times. Music for the future, defiant of the past, music for the moment and for eternity. And that quartet is called Quartet for the End of Time. So I'm sure you can get it in New Zealand. Unglaublich.
Don't have the sun shining on it.
Oh well.
That's all right. No, it's okay.
Is that okay?
Excellent.
So there has been the stage on, and the audience was on the back side of the barrack. Because the whole barrack was 60 meters in length. Okay. So in a way, the Palermo must have been here. StaLag, who have been dying here. And the same in French. Yes, Haxen. Yeah,
Going to get the French. Not have the lamb. Yes.
I mean, you can still scan it to get the content. You have chicken.
You're brave. You're very brave. Oh, we went on a. We went on a